Welcome to Doomling the card game. It's the end of the world, but life always finds a way back. Let's see how you evolve in Doomlings. To set up, put the 15 catastrophe cards and the Birth of Life card aside from the other cards. Shuffle the 25 age cards, which include a bunch of events like Age of Peace, Glacier Drifts, High Tides, etc. Make 3 face-down piles of 3 cards each and put the rest aside. Shuffle the catastrophe cards and deal 1 on each of the 3 piles, and then shuffle each pile. Then you'll stack the 3 piles on top of each other and place the Birth of Life card on top of that. Now each player places a gene pool card in front of them with the number 5 on top of the card. Finally, shuffle all the trait cards and deal 5 to each player. Place the rest face down in the center of the table. Trait cards are traits your new life might have. Have a look at some of the cards here to get an idea of what they are before we get into gameplay. Note that trait cards also have different colors and a number value at the bottom. We'll talk about that later. Let's jump into gameplay. The first player will flip over the top Ages card. The first one is always Birth of Life. Now each player will play a trait card from their hand face up in front of them, starting their trait pile. Most of the cards will have effects and victory points. At the end of your turn, you check to see if your hand size is equal to the number of your gene pool, in this case 5. If not, draw or discard enough traits to match it. Once all players have taken a turn, a new age card is flipped by the dealer. If a catastrophe is flipped, the player to the left of the dealer becomes the new dealer. A catastrophe can affect your gene pool size, have a secondary effect, and even a world event if it is the third and final catastrophe drawn. All players are affected by this card, and as soon as the third catastrophe is drawn, you'll do the card's effect and calculate points to see who wins. Now before we go into scoring, let's take a look at some of the cards. So some traits have a star on them, and these are dominating traits. You can only have 2 in your trait pile. Some cards will increase your gene pool while in your pile, but if they get removed somehow, you must adjust your gene pool card accordingly. If a card has an A on it, it means it will trigger an action when played and only once. It is not a constant effect. Color is for card's effect. For example, this card here, Heroic, says that you must have at least 3 other green cards as traits. Or sometimes, for endgame scoring like this one, that gives you points for the lowest color count. Scoring is done by first doing the world event. Then we check traits that affect opponents. Finally, you get points for your traits and bonuses from modifiers. Players with the most points wins. Doomling is a quick and easy game to play. Small and portable and can be played with up to 6 players. The artwork is super cute, but don't let that fool you. It has its moments of strategy and a good amount of take that elements. Check out Doomlings on Kickstarter for more information, and remember, if you like it, back it. Enjoyed our review? Like the video and subscribe. You can also find us on social media like Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Until next time.